All right, let's dig into a piece of health advice that sounds, well, completely backward. How on earth can a sour, acidic fruit like a lemon actually make your body less acidic? I know, it seems to defy basic chemistry, but the answer is actually a super fascinating look at how our metabolism really works. You've probably heard this before, right? From a health coach, your trainer, maybe you saw it online. Drink lemon water to alkalize your body. And if you were paying attention in high school science class, you probably had a moment where you thought, wait a minute, lemon juice is an acid. And you're right. It tastes sour, it has a low pH, so how can it possibly have the complete opposite effect once you drink it? Well, the secret to solving this whole puzzle isn't in the lemon itself, but in what our incredible bodies do with it. It turns out what a food is like sitting in a glass can be worlds apart from the effect it has after our body gets to work, breaking it down and using it for fuel. Okay, so let's break down this metabolic switch. How does our body manage to flip the script, turning something that's clearly an acid into something with an alkaline effect? This slide pretty much tells the whole story. On the left, in the glass, it's simple. Lemon juice is a classic acid. It's got a pH between 2 and 3, all thanks to citric acid. But then it enters your body, our little metabolic factory over on the right, and the whole game changes. The citric acid gets completely burned up for energy, and what's left behind are awesome minerals like potassium, which have an alkalizing effect. Here's a great way to picture it. Think of a campfire. The citric acid in the lemon juice, that's the wood. Your cells burn it completely for energy, and what's left over isn't smoke, it's this mineral residue, what scientists call an alkaline ash. And this ash is full of things like potassium and magnesium that help buffer acid in your system. So let's get a little more specific. What's the actual biochemical journey here? How does your body pull off this little magic trick of turning an acid into a base? It's really just a simple 3-step process. First, you drink it, and the citrate gets absorbed. Second, your liver grabs that citrate and throws it into your body's main energy-producing engine. Now, here's the cool part. As your liver burns the citrate, it actually uses up acid, and in the process, it generates bicarbonate. And bicarbonate, that is the key. It's your body's #1 alkaline buffer for neutralizing acid. And hey, this isn't just some vague theory. Scientists can actually measure this effect. It's called the potential renal acid load, or PRAL score for short. Think of it like a nutritional forecast that predicts a food's net effect on your body's acidity. A positive score means it's acid forming. A negative score means it's alkaline forming. And here it is, the proof. Lemon juice has a PRAL score of -2.5. That little minus sign confirms it. After your body is all done with it, lemon juice actually reduces the acid load on your system. It's officially alkaline forming. Now, putting this in context is so important. Just look at how lemon juice compares to other common foods. Our modern diets are often really heavy on acid-forming foods, right? Things like cheese, grains, meat. They all have positive scores. So adding something with a negative PRAL score, like lemon juice or spinach, helps balance the scales. It reduces the overall acid load on your body. Okay, so we've got the theory, we've got the science, but does any of this actually translate into real-world health benefits? Let's take a look at the clinical proof. The most solid, well-documented benefit of lemon juice's alkalizing effect is in preventing kidney stones. We're talking specifically about calcium oxalate and uric acid stones, which absolutely love to form in an acidic environment. This is so effective that doctors sometimes prescribe what they call lemonade therapy, and this chart shows you exactly why. It boosts the levels of citrate in your urine, which is a natural, powerful inhibitor of kidney stones. We're talking about a 2.5 times increase. Now, it's not quite as potent as the prescription drug, but for many people, it's a fantastic, proven alternative. All right, benefit number 2. This is another area with strong clinical backing, and it's in the management of gout. Gout is caused by high levels of uric acid, and it turns out lemon juice can help your body get rid of it more efficiently. The numbers from one study are pretty compelling. Gout patients who drank water with the juice of 2 lemons every single day saw their uric acid levels drop by an average of 1.6 milligrams per deciliter. That's a really significant reduction. So how did that happen? Well, it worked by making their urine more alkaline. The study found their average urine pH shot up by 1.25 units. This makes the uric acid more soluble, so it gets easily flushed out of the body instead of turning into those painful crystals in your joints. So we have proven benefits for kidney stones and for gout. Awesome. But this is where we really need to draw a clear line in the sand and separate the actual science from some of the bigger myths that have popped up around this whole alkaline diet idea. I'm sure you've heard this one before. It's a really common claim that a diet high in acidic foods forces your body to pull calcium from your bones to buffer all that acid, which eventually leads to osteoporosis. The reality, as it often is a bit more nuanced. For healthy people, your body is incredibly good at managing dietary acid without having to raid your bones for calcium. That being said, a diet that's rich in alkaline-forming fruits and vegetables is great for your bones, mainly because it gives you key nutrients like potassium and magnesium. But now we have to talk about the most widespread and, frankly, the most dangerous myth of all, the idea that you can fight cancer just by changing your body's pH with food. Let's be absolutely crystal clear on this. The scientific and medical consensus is unequivocal. There is zero evidence for this claim. None. While it's true that cancer cells create an acidic little neighborhood around themselves, you absolutely cannot change your body's tightly regulated blood pH by drinking lemon water. Please, relying on this myth instead of proven medical treatment is incredibly dangerous. Okay, finally, there is one very, very important catch. Before you get all excited and start drinking lemon water every day for its benefits, we have to talk about the damage that acid can do before your body even gets a chance to metabolize it. That citric acid in lemon juice is extremely erosive to your tooth enamel. Remember that pH of 2 to 3? It can literally dissolve your teeth over time. But you can protect yourself. Just follow these 4 simple rules. 1. Always dilute it. 2. Use a straw to bypass your teeth as much as possible. 3. Drink it with a meal to get your protective saliva flowing. And 4, this one's key, rinse with plain water right after, but wait at least 30 minutes before you brush your teeth. So there you have it. Your trainer was right all along. The lemon juice paradox was real. It's an acidic drink with a scientifically proven alkalizing effect on your metabolism. The benefits for preventing certain kidney stones and helping manage gout are absolutely real and well documented. But it all comes with a serious warning label for your teeth. So the real question isn't whether it works, but whether you're being smart enough to balance its systemic benefits with its local acidic risks.